theater because it was my birthday.
Oh, thank God it was.
We're live.
That's a shitty birthday.
Hey.
Well, they gave me 1 week to use the pass for a free movie, and that was the week that movie came out. That was the only thing I could see.
Oh, I would just. Here you go.
Yeah, I rather should have shoved it in my ass.
Would have been better than watching that movie.
Would have been better.
In my movie, shoved in your eyes and ears.
Yeah.
Fuck that.
Ugh.
Oh, I'm doing the podcast. Welcome to LAW Toast and Crypt Review, episode 18. I'm Phoenix West.
Adam Wilcox.
Nik Uttam. World-class bullshitters.
Dickette.
Welcome, guys. Today we were treated, I would say, to a departure from Tales from the Crypt. This had a very different vibe, very Canadian. But we watched, Adam requested a Friday the 13th, the series episode. We watched 104, A Cup of Time. I didn't realize how literal the title would be. But we just finished watching it. It was fucking bizarre. It was 45 minutes. And it didn't feel its length. I'll give it that. I'll give it that much.
I'd agree with that. It wasn't.
Biggest compliment.
It actually, I laughed a lot during the episode, so it had that going for it.
And you had plenty of time to research every single actor in the show.
Yeah.
Exactly. Speaking of which.
Usually we kind of do like a round table, what we all thought about it, but let's just set up the episode real quick. Just a general plot premise from the beginning part, just for setup.
Right.
Amy Winehouse is in a band. She looks like Sandra Bernhardt and Amy Winehouse combined to me.
Hillary Shepard, please.
Okay, whatever. The man.
A little bit of Elvira, a little bit of Madonna, maybe just a teeny little bit of Madonna.
Yeah. But she has a cup. Literally a teacup, and it has leaves and vines on it, and she steals people's youth, I guess. She only attacks homeless men on this one bench in the Canadian wilderness, and she visits that bench a lot, and she gives them whiskey or whatever the fuck, and then she steals their youth, and then we cut back to our main characters, and they're tracking her down. That's the main setup, I guess.
We decided that bench was Lover's Lane for hobos.
It was the rape bench.
Yeah, it was a rape bench.
Yeah. What do you guys think about the episode? I don't know. Dick, go first.
Well, according to the IMDb, that little girl is going to be in another episode. The girl from Independence Day.
Oh, really?
She's in 2 episodes.
And Miss Doubtfire?
Yeah, and Mrs. Doubtfire, and a little movie called Matinee.
Oh, God.
Joe Dante's Matinee, my friend. Come on.
Yeah.
Well, I don't know. That doesn't mean nothing.
I thought Joe Dante has a show on Netflix. If you get a chance, it has Corey Feldman in it. It's a series, but it's only like 20, 30 minutes. And it's so fucking
speaking of Corey Feldman, I watched an episode of Psych last night that had Corey Feldman in. As soon as he showed up, I'm like, yep, time to go to bed. Turn that shit off.
I don't want Corey Feldman the last person I see before bed.
Corey Feldman dressed up as a vampire in a bar.
Oh shit! Yeah, I know that episode.
Yeah, I'm on season 6 now, and I'm like, nope, not doing this episode tonight. So I'll have to do this. I'll have to do that episode tonight after I get done doing this. So
I don't know. I gotta give Gus credit for being Blackula though. Like nobody knows who that is. Nobody knows who that is. So good.
And Sean is Lestat. Yeah.
Yes.
This is perfect, though, because Corey Feldman is in the best Friday the 13th movie, which has nothing to do with this series, by the way.
That's true. That is true. No. Yeah, I think we should address that, Phoenix. That this show has zero to do with Jason Voorhees or Crystal Lake or any of that. The person that owned the rights to this series is the same person that owned the rights to the Friday the 13th movies. So he could use that name willy-nilly, and he decided to take a TV show that was supposed to be called The 13th Hour and call it Friday the 13th, the series, just to get people to watch it.
Now, does Sean S. Cunningham get a check for that?
Who?
He was the real producer of Friday the 13th, and that's basically all he ever did. And
I think this was before the rights laws were changed.
Is that what it is?
Yeah, I'm sure there was some rapage going on there as far as...
Poor bastard.
Yeah, I don't know, man. Yeah, because I remember seeing the show on Sci-Fi as a kid, and I was like, oh, dude, they made a TV show of this? What is it about? And then I saw some assholes in like an antique shop. I was like, oh, okay.
I kept secretly waiting, Nick, when I was watching. I kept waiting for Jason to show up. Like maybe they would just bring him in as like a walk-on or something, or just find some way to tie it. They never did.
Is this a false memory that I have of actually seeing a promo for the show where they had Jason Voorhees in the rain?
I'm sure there is.
That's definitely a Mandela effect.
It's got to be a Mandela effect.
That's from part 5.
That's from every Jason movie, yeah. Pretty much, yeah.
That's true. No, that's fair. That's fair.
And then
Adam, I did have the same memory, Adam, or the same wish. Every single time I watched this as a kid, I was like, all right, he's going to show up now. Because I remember Freddy's Nightmares, and I'm like, that show was unbelievably shitty. Yeah. And I watched that. That was like a Freddy variety show. And
they did that. They just honey dicked people into thinking something was something else. I mean, that's how Troll 2 got made. It has nothing to do with the movie Troll. They just took some shitty movie. Just call it Troll 2. Whatever. Just show it.
What a wonderful time. What a wonderful time.
Very simple times when you could just fuck with the audience. But imagine their surprise when they turn on the TV and they're like, what is it? There's people, so there's some old guy and an antique store and what the hell's going on? You got this lady, this redhead over here, and I don't understand.
And he's dead. We've made sure that was true. He is dead.
The guy that played Jack Marshak.
He is dead.
The historian. The guy died in 2017. Yeah.
I was rooting for him.
I didn't believe in him. I had no faith.
No.
By the time when
Chris Wiggins died in 2017.
Damn it. Fucking angels in heaven.
February 19th, 2017, aged 86.
R.I.P. And also R.I.P. the careers of everyone else that appeared in the
show. Everybody involved with this show is Canadian. This was filmed in Canada. These are a whole Canadian cast, Canadian crew, everything.
So what you're saying is everybody became hockey players. That's what you're saying.
Yeah.
And they were very polite.
Can you see this main actor, the guy that runs the curio shop? Can you see him playing hockey? He weighs 80 pounds and is in full clothes.
Listen, he was a ref, okay? Give him a break. He was a ref.
No, he was a goon. Yeah.
He was a goon.
He's an enforcer.
He's an enforcer.
Jeez.
He's a guy starting shit down in the fucking center ice.
Yeah. Well, nobody's gonna punch him. He can talk shit all he wants. I'm not gonna punch an old man. Come on, man.
Frank Mancuso Jr., though. The reason I brought him up during our commentary episode is he produced a movie called Ronin with
Did he now?
De Niro. You know who directed that movie?
John.
No, Phoenix. Tell us. Tell us who directed the movie.
Doesn't sound like I have to.
Because I feel like it's your duty to inform the crew that have never watched an episode of this show who directed Ronin, pray tell.
Well, let me look. Some guy. I don't recognize his name, but
some hack.
Wait for it. Wait for it.
Roland Emmerich.
Liar.
No, I just thought I'd bring that up. He also did another show Adam talked about, the War of the Worlds show from the 80s, which I've never seen. I'm curious about that one.
I've seen an episode of it. I don't understand what's going on. It's very, very weird. That's another show that's called one thing, except the only thing is War of the Worlds, the series, does actually have flying saucers cameo in the show. Like they show up.
I see that.
Yeah, but is it like after they arrive, or what's the deal with that?
Something about people morphing into aliens or something like that.
Humanity must resume its war against the Martians when they revive after decades of hibernation following their defeat in the 1950s.
Yeah.
Okay. Oh, so it's a direct sequel to the movie.
Kind of. Yeah.
Interesting.
Wait. So what you're saying is the humans lost in that battle, and that's not how I remember
the movie. The aliens clearly lose.
Yeah, because I remember like they took a whiff of our air and they're just like trying to.
They all died from the COVID.
Yeah, they all died from the fucking COVID.
They died of the simple cold. That was it. That's how the movie ends.
Yeah, because I was just like, they died from just inhaling our shit, and that's what happened.
It's a strange show.
There's a new one too.
Some kid farted in their intake, and they just didn't like it. You know,
they just ate at Arby's, and that was the end of it.
They had too much Chipotle. That's what it was.
That was it. Yeah,
Richard. This episode's sponsored by Arby's. Can you not?
Oh shit!
Can you not? A lot of our episodes are sponsored by Arby's.
Oh goddamn! I love their meaty pussy sandwiches. I love those sandwiches.
Do you know Arby's has desserts? By the way, we haven't figured out what they are yet, but they're called desserts.
Are they cream pies?
Cream pies.
I don't fucking know.
Oh, and let me pull up another tab and look up cream pies.
Oh my god! No, don't do it! Don't do it.
Directed by Roland Emmerich.
I'll be right back.
That's a spicy meatball.
I love cream pie.
It's a spicy meatball.
Speaking of It's Always Sunny, the cream pie thing, this building that they run their curio shop out of looks exactly like that building. Brick building, green. I thought it was the same place.
So Philadelphia looks a lot like Canada?
Except they shot the building's in L.A.
Is it? Okay.
Yeah.
I'm thinking of the first
like
episode was shot in Philly.
So wait, hold on. So whenever they shot, I guess the outside of the inside of the building, it was L.A.
Yeah, it's like on 5th Street or 7th Street downtown.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
My buddy worked on that show for like the whole run of it, and he never gave him my script, so fuck him. And it was a funny script.
Well, that's why it was too good for that show. It was too goddamn good for that show. That's why.
Apparently.
Yeah, they didn't want wonderful writing. They wanted like some guy to whip something out in 3 minutes. Like Killer Teacup, go. That's all they wanted.
It was about a cup of time. Dennis would drink it and get young again, and he'd have to kill somebody in the process.
The teacup has little leaves on the side of it that literally come to life, animated and like strangle you. It's pretty cool.
It looks like the ones you buy from Michael.
Life out of you. I don't fucking know.
Yeah,
no, that's correct.
They're like Michael's leaves, the ones you find like hanging in the middle of Michael's.
It was a cheap show, okay? We can forgive it.
We're in Canada. There's leaves fucking everywhere.
This is true.
Grab some shit.
Well, it looked like the Evil Dead rape scene too. Remember when we were watching
bit,
initially?
yeah.
Not as sexy.
A little bit.
Not as sexy, yeah. That's right.
Not as sexy, but she's sexy. I like it.
That scene is like
You're off by one.
Yeah.
You're off by one.
No, yeah.
Can you fix his bow tie? It's a little crooked.
He's the one that's rested in peace, by the way. Just letting you know. The visual representation.
He's a sexy motherfucker, though, isn't he?
Can you move to your left, Adam? Because I want to show the font that they chose, which is the Friday the 13th font.
Yeah.
Oh, it is. And I remember seeing that like as a kid on TV, and I was like, oh shit, that's the same font. It must be the same thing. No, it wasn't. Just some asshole decided to use that to
Also,
honey dick everybody.
This asshole right here was the replacement for John D. LeMay, because John D. LeMay was only on it for like 2 seasons.
He left for the best.
Yeah,
he was pretty bad.
Yep,
he was bad.
2 seasons is the whole show.
He was bad in Jason Lives too, or Jason Goes to Hell too. So yeah,
so
he shows up in there.
Is that why he got the job? Basically because he was on Friday the 13th series, and he just felt like we got to tie him in somehow.
By the way, this is a guilty pleasure of mine. I like this show. I acknowledge it's not good. I watch it anyway.
God.
I love Nick's reaction.
Oh, that's wonderful.
I watch it anyway. I do.
Oh, good for you, man. Good for you. Jeez.
And kind of, I mean, I guess I'll say what I thought of the episodes. We haven't done that yet, but I kind of agree with you, Adam. I watched this all the time as a kid. Like, I don't remember specific episodes. It's kind of like Tales from the Crypt. I watch it all the time.
You can watch them out of order, and it doesn't matter.
Yeah. It's a fun show. I never really loved it. Like, I thought I loved Tales from the Crypt, but I still watched every episode I could. I consumed all of it. But watching it again as an adult, it's kind of like it's like the first attempt at XFiles we talked about during the review, during the commentary. It was
Friday night, 1987, 1988. Friday night was like a big deal, and I was like just barely out of grade school, just before junior high, or maybe first year of junior high. This was like my ritual. It's like watching Star Trek: The Next Generation, and then right after Star Trek: The Next Generation, this was on, and I would watch them. That was like my ritual. I would look forward to that. Obviously, I like Star Trek: Next Generation a lot better, but
yeah.
Well,
it's Northern Exposure.
Seasons 3 on, maybe.
But yeah, you made a good point. This is pre-X-Files, because once X-Files showed up, then that just took over my life. Like I became fucking obsessed with that show big time. But before X-Files, this existed. This is 80s. This is simple. And it's goofy because these episodes are like sometimes dark, and then they always end on like a joke.
Fun fact.
A bad one.
Since X-Files started, David Duchovny's dick has not dried. It's not dried for a single second. Consistently wet.
He's what we call a sex addict. He has a problem.
Yeah, because he went from X-Files right to Californication. So,
Red Shoe Diaries, X-Files, California.
Oh, that's what it was.
I would imagine that David Duchovny has everything in his house has to fit his penis. Like
and then Aquarius that nobody fucking watched.
Oh God.
No, I didn't watch that.
I remember that. Oh yeah, that was terrible.
That was on Netflix. Netflix original, right? That
No,
was
NBC.
NBC
Network. It was like a big, expensive show, and it just tanked. It was the beginning and the end of network television.
He wasn't ready for a three-peat because he went from X-Files directly to. Of course, he did do that movie where, depending on where you sit, some people love it, some people don't. Evolution. He did that first, and then there was the Californication, which was a big hit.
He was also in California with Brad Pitt.
That was before X-Files.
That's a long time ago.
No, but Evolution was one he did with Orlando Jones, right?
Yeah.
Oh, I love that movie. It's ridiculous.
It's Ivan Reitman.
It's basically
Men in Black. Yeah.
It's 3 Men in Black, but it seems like it's a mix of like X-Files and like Ghostbusters almost.
It's not pre Men in Black though.
You're right, it isn't, because Men in Black came out in
97, and this has Sean William Scott, so he destroys the timeline for that. Because Sean William Scott wasn't around until 1999.
He wasn't invented until 99.
I'm so glad I'm here with a bunch of movie experts.
Yeah.
I make sure if all the numbers are correct in the movie.
I don't have a chance.
You're the IMDb guy, Richard. Actually, when you look at it, he's holding
That's really sad.
When she holds the cup, it has 3 leaves on it, and then suddenly it has 2 in a different shot. How do you explain that? You're that
I hope
guy.
somebody lost their job for that.
The lighting was off on the second leaf.
If somebody lost their job for that show, I'm sure it was wonderful. They're like, fuck it, I'm out.
I'm done. Better. Fuck this 10-day shooting schedule.
Some real hobo actually stole a muffin from the craft services table, and somebody lost a job over that.
A 10-day shooting
Get out of here, you bum.
Oh God, 10-day shooting schedule for each episode. That must have been fucking hell.
Well, yeah, we didn't talk about that. We did a little research while we were watching this, because it does go kind of at a slow pace, so there's plenty of time to Google or research anything or stare at your phone.
The episode was a very slow pace, and then suddenly it's just like, we gotta end. You're like, God, fucking everyone's everywhere where they need to be. The script is like they have to be here, so they just appear magically.
The best part of the fucking show was when that old man takes his mask off. I got you now, Lady Di. And he took
he pulls a Mission Impossible Scooby-Doo.
Lost it.
The bitch doesn't know him. Why is he wearing a wig?
Exactly. No, exactly.
He's a master of the sky.
He doesn't need to be. He's not fooling anyone.
It's Gene Parmesan.
Oh jeez. Even when the two main people just waltz into the damn morgue, it's like, hey, what's going on? You dead body today? Cool. How did she die? It's like,
okay, it sounds like we need to slow down and describe it in order.
Well, the episode sure as hell didn't.
Oh God.
No.
So, who wants to go? Who wants to kind of describe an early scene, and then we'll go from there, I guess, because we need to break this down. Because I need to catch up with the ending.
As the expert, I think he could explain it better than anybody could.
Yeah, this is your fault. Go ahead.
All right, this is all my fault. But yeah, basically, Lady Di, all right, is the musical character, the focus of this episode. And she's a singer. She has a terrible song. It's a 80s rockified remix of I'm a Little Teacup. Get it? Okay, so
Little Teapot.
That's her big hit. But the deal is she has a teacup that if she gets somebody to drink it, the teacup comes to life, kills the person that's drinking the tea. She takes their age and de-ages herself is what's going on.
Yeah, we said all that.
Yeah. Okay. We did all
the plot like after that.
Setting the plot after that. There's also a homeless girl that's here for something.
I was going to say, can you start with the scene that Nick just mentioned? Because that body goes to the morgue, and then we cut to our characters in the curio shop, and then they go to the morgue. I guess to start there.
Start at the morgue. So just everybody just kind of shows up at the morgue because I guess that's the thing to do on a Friday night. Don't really know. That's one thing that this show kind of never explains is these people that own the curio shop inherited it. John D. LeMay, all right, the guy who we've discovered is a terrible actor, all right. He owns the curio shop. He inherited it from his uncle. The uncle that owned the curio shop before, he made a deal with the devil or something like some kind of occult bullshit where he sold cursed goods to people in exchange for some kind of wealth and power or some shit like that. It's set up in the very first episode. And what they do is they've discovered that all these cursed goods are out there in the world and need to take. They have a little journal where they track down these items and try to buy them back and lock them in a vault somewhere where they won't hurt anyone. So,
or just leave them on a book and go upstairs.
Or that, yeah. For reasons unbeknown, there's also a cougar lady that's hitting on Jack Marshak, who Phoenix kept calling Donald Pleasance from Halloween.
Dr. Loomis.
Dr. Loomis. He kept calling him Dr. Loomis. I do see the connection. He is kind of a discount Dr. Loomis. So
but Nick was right. He does act more like Giles from Buffy.
A little bit, yeah. I mean, he's probably the best actor in the show, and that's probably just
definitely.
from experience. But
is it Giles or Giles?
Giles.
Giles.
I think his name is kind of like GIF or GIF. It's like whatever way you want to say it. Kind of goes.
Jay Giles Band love stings.
Xander was too high to say it right on that show.
Yeah.
He's
that
dead,
poor Josh. Is he dead?
He's got to be. His career. He got arrested a bunch of times.
Well, that don't mean nothing.
You can see his mugshot. It's pretty good.
No.
So somebody at the morgue actually steals a leaf that had fallen on the body for some reason. I don't remember exactly who stole it because we were
Ryan.
Ryan stole the leaf from the crime scene. This is pre DNA 80s, so just kind of takes it, puts it in his pocket, and then of course they research it, and you got the exposition dump where they're looking it up, like, oh, this teacup was sold and such and killed some people and disappeared into wherever, and it's just kind of slowly building up to them finding Lady Di, because Lady Di occasionally has to run off of the set of her concerts and video shoots to go find a hobo to sacrifice so that she can keep her beauty, her youth. She's actually an old washed up singer, but they kind of slowly reveal that to you, not like it's a big surprise.
When she got really old, she looked like General Karg from Masters of the Universe movie.
Yeah, she looked like a Masters of the Universe character.
Looks like a white dog turd.
Yes.
Yeah, pretty much.
The ones that crumble when you pick them up.
Yeah,
she looks like somebody that was kicked off of the set of what's that movie that Tom Cruise was in? Labyrinth, or no, not Labyrinth.
A Mummy?
Willow?
Legend.
Okay.
Yeah.
Legend.
Yeah.
Oh, 80s Legend.
Yeah, it looks like somebody from 80s Legend. The 80s Legend.
Not Tom Hardy Legend.
Yeah, Tom Hardy Legend.
Tom Cruise is in that?
Because I can't fucking kill you, can I?
The most effeminate version of Tom Cruise ever.
I seem to remember someone else from history named Lady Di. I don't know why they chose.
She was hit by a car. I know that.
In France, but why did they choose this name for her? It's Di, like D-I-E.
She looks like Elvira and Madonna, kind of smooshed together a little bit. A little bit of Dee Snider going on there too. Yeah.
Yeah, I wondered that as well when you guys were starting to say, kept saying Lady Di. I was like, who the hell are you talking about? I was like, oh, that's the singer bitch. I was like, okay, all right, I get it now. It's like, this is the weirdest name to give to a character out of nowhere. I mean, like now we know, now we're well aware of what it is because
Lady Di, get it?
Well, it was the 80s. She was around, so maybe that is the same connotation.
Sure.
It's a pun on her name. Like I said, it is D-I-E. That's how it's credited. It's so dumb.
That's something that belongs in a Misfits
rock name. Her rock name.
It belongs in a Misfits song.
They should have her band should have been just called Time Sucker.
Lady Die, my darling.
Yeah.
There you go.
All the references.
The cup of time.
Anyway, Adam.
Time Sucker Incorporated.
Adam, where are we going with that?
I don't know. I lost track. We were kind of talking and zoning out there. So
okay,
yeah.
Well, okay.
Somebody take over, please.
Yeah, I got him. So the hobo dies. There was one witness, little girl from Independence Day / Mrs. Doubtfire, as a kid actor. She is I don't know why she's in the episode for as long as she is. I guess the museum adopts her or something because she's sleeping at the hotel with them now.
Well, first,
she's at the shop.
Before you get too far with her, I just want to backtrack a little bit. Her introduction scene is they're outside a stadium. They're setting up the stage for Lady Di. She has to go kill someone because she realized she has wrinkles. The curio shop people are onto her. And then they show this girl walking the frame and then like trying to sneak food away. And the guy, and Terry O'Quinn, not Terry O'Quinn, is just like, get the fuck out of here. And he like talks to her really close. I'm like, oh, I have a bad feeling. And he gives her like a muffin or something. And the little bitch runs off into the woods. And she's like, nom, nom, like a fucking muffin goblin in the bush.
Hides in a bush eating a muffin.
I bet he gave her a muffin.
What are we watching?
That was my name in high school.
He's paying her in muffins to keep his secrets.
But she steals his wallet or something because she pickpockets and runs away.
Yeah.
And that's when she stumbles upon Lady Di killing another hobo. And then she, the next morning, old lady want to fuck Loomis and the 80s redhead girl and the terrible actor from the show are there magically.
All of these deaths happen at the same bench because of budget.
Yes.
Fuck budget. All right.
It's like when they're shooting it, they're like, all right, next hobo, next homeless man.
It's the hobo bench of death. Yeah.
And I guess her recording studio, her stage show, her television show, everything is next to this park bench.
Her house, everything's right there, like around that park bench.
She's not a very successful serial killer because she always picks the same park bench to kill every single hobo. And hobos keep going to sleep there.
Maybe she has a traveling bench. It's in her rider where I perform here. I have to have a park bench in the woods nearby.
I got to be in a place. There's a lot of homeless people. That's my rule.
I feel like that's too clever for this episode.
And then it's like a fucking moth to a flame in Canada where the homeless guys are like, I smell a bench. Oh, there we go. They have to lay on it.
They're like, new bench. Where is it? Where the fuck's the new bench?
Can you imagine how many creepy crawlies are on that bench, man? Holy shit.
Like a homeless cares.
The good thing about Lady Di is that she's in Canada in a town that's ran by the detective not Clint Howard, who is essentially the worst detective ever. Who basically says he's like the worst detective. He goes, well, there's no evidence and there's no witnesses, so I guess we're just gonna have to wait around and see if anyone confesses, whatever. And that's all he does.
What am I supposed to detect clues?
Yeah. I gotta be on the set of Solo in 2 hours. I can't do this shit. I'm sick of this.
Oh God.
Ron, please give me work.
Please, God, Ron, please.
Ron, are we doing Ice Cream Man 2? When's that gonna happen? Come on now.
Cinderella Man 2, come on.
Star Trek was so long ago. Running out.
Want some Tranya?
He's such a creepy baby. Look, it's one of the kids that you can see. What is he, like 5 or 6 in that show? And he looks exactly the same as he does at 65 now.
Yeah. Right. So you ever seen Better Off Dead? The only difference is he has a top hat on in that, but he always looks exactly the same.
He was a balding baby.
Yeah, it must have been hard in high school trying to smash chicks, man. He just looked ugly all the time.
He wore a top hat.
He had a break.
Was he in a Puppet Master movie?
No.
Oh no, he was in.
At least he didn't make that mistake.
He was in that fucking awful Uwe Boll vampire movie.
How does he know so much about the Uwe Boll movies, man?
I know a lot about Uwe Boll. That guy's a fucking nut.
He's a goddamn nut.
He's a nut and a half. That guy's crazy. Catch it. I don't want to see Postal. I don't.
Show me your House of the Dead tattoo, Richard.
Wait, hold on. Do you have a House of the Dead 1 and 2 tattoo? Because that's really impressive. Because it's real dedication to that. You're a real fan. Jeez.
My House of the Dead tattoo is just the dolly track on my chest.
Yeah.
In that one, it's all it is.
Yeah. You got the IMDb is on your back.
Uwe Boll's a genius.
Yeah. Oh, God.
Oh man,
manipulate the German film, tax thing. That's about it. So.
Absolutely, yeah. What an asshole.
Andy Kaufman, though, nothing but great things to say about him. He pays attention to our Twitter so much, it's crazy.
Andy Kaufman.
You mean Lloyd Kaufman?
Lloyd Kaufman, sorry. I knew that felt wrong.
If Andy Kaufman's watching your Twitter, it's probably not a real account.
It's fucking him. He never died. It's all a joke.
He never died. Yeah,
we solved the mystery.
What's his name? Clifton. Tony Clifton.
Yeah.
Oh God. Yeah. No. Lloyd Kaufman's fucking awesome, man. He is. Oh God. I've got his books and his DVDs. And all
Actually, tell these guys how many times you bumped into Lloyd Kaufman. I think you told me. Haven't you told me a couple of times? That
man. Well, I mean, he's a since I live in Atlanta, he does Dragon Con almost every year.
You're a whorehound regular, right? Like you're.
Yeah. Well, no, he's not a whorehound regular. He did the one last year in Indianapolis for the first time that I've seen. But mainly, he's a Dragon Con every year. He's got a giant table. He sells a bunch of shit. He'll do his independent film talks, but it's always just him showing you the new shit that he's done that year, which is only one project, and then the other 8 things he used to do or whatever. And he'll answer questions about film and filmmaking and hawk his fucking DVDs and books. And be like, "Here's how to become a filmmaker. Buy my book." I'm just like, "All right, man. I know what it is. I've read them 4 times now, and I'm still not a filmmaker." So
can you imagine getting stoned and having lunch with Lloyd? Yeah, I see. I got me fucking doing it. Can you imagine getting stoned and having lunch with Lloyd Kaufman and fucking?
I would not want that at all.
Well, I mean, I wouldn't. I mean, once again, talking to Lloyd Kaufman's fine, but I never want to work for the fucker. Because have you ever seen the documentaries about the movies? He treats people like shit.
After watching Trauma's War, I can I meant to say a lunch with Lloyd Kaufman and Gilbert Gottfried. Just high on mushrooms. That's a
mix. Holy shit!
That's got to be at least a book's worth of material right there.
God, I would have my phone on voice memo mode the whole time and just record all of it. Make sure I have battery and everything.
Until your phone dies.
Until it fucking just bricks itself. I'm like, I'm taking all this down.
Yeah, but old Gilbert Gottfried would be doing it, saying, "Who the fuck is this guy? I don't know this guy."
You know, they would. They'd be back and forth, just hey.
And halfway through the dinner, Bobcat Goldthwait shows up.
Yeah, because he's directing a new Lloyd Kaufman movie.
What are you guys yelling about? I can hear you all the way across the street, man.
Yeah, he doesn't talk like that anymore.
Yeah, no, he doesn't.
The 80s are over.
He's got an anthology series we might have to do sometime. The Misfits and Monsters.
Oh, really? I need to check that out.
Who?
Bobcat Goldthwait.
Really?
It's literally called.
Yeah,
Bobcat
he's a pretty
Goldthwait
eclectic individual, actually. Yeah.
I got a lot of respect for that guy. But
don't watch Willow Creek though.
No,
really?
No, yeah, no.
This is America was pretty good. I like that one.
This is America.
God bless America. That's it. Yeah.
God bless America. Yeah, but what is with Willow Creek? Is it bad?
It's so dumb.
Okay.
It's him trying to do Blair Witch.
Blair Witch. Yeah.
All right. You lost me at Blair Witch.
It's a found footage movie about Bigfoot.
Yeah.
Okay.
Don't waste your time.
No, I'd rather watch Boggy Creek if we're going to go down that road.
Yeah. Or Boggy Creek 2, The Legend Continues.
Only with MST3K commentary.
Jeez.
Give me the money, Omi, you son of a bitch.
I guess we'll talk about the episode.
Oh, yeah.
Nick, you're talking about the little girl. You were really obsessed with that little girl. If you want to continue. How's Namel going, by the way?
What? So that's for boys, not little girls.
I'm just
separation here.
Okay. Is there a Namel for little girls?
Probably.
Nagla?
Jeffrey Epstein was in charge of that.
Okay.
Timely as the day is long.
He was.
That's a spicy meatball.
Yes. But anyways, this little girl's the witness to the murder, basically. And then the old lady that wants to fuck Dr. Loomis, she gets hold of the cup because she wants to be young, because she shows up midway in the show with a high skirt on, almost showing off her ass cheeks. And it's just what is she wearing?
She bought that straight from Cougarsville.
She's trying to be young again. She's 72. It ain't working. So she goes, tries to give it to a homeless guy.
The skirt
has a change of heart. Both. Oh,
okay.
So there's that.
Details.
Probably so she gets excited and she's gonna kill a hobo. Then she decides not to do it because she's guilty or whatever.
It starts to go around his neck, and she's like, "Oh God, what am I doing?"
Yeah.
Well, one thing I do love is that she's wearing a nylon stocking over her head to steal the fucking cup from the curio shop. I'm just like, what are you doing right now with your life? That you're 77 years old and you're doing this right?
I'm gonna be a cat burglar one day.
Get some $500 cream from Estee Lauder. Just shut the fuck up, okay?
Yeah, pocket some shit at Walmart. That's the age you're at. You're not in the cat burglar sneaking into the window.
They don't have Walmart and cotton.
She was Sean Young before Sean Young was trying to get into Batman. All right.
Oh, R.I.P.
Oh my God.
I want to know. She's not dead. Her career's dead. I want to know why. I want to know why she knew that because what happened. You kind of skipped that. I forgot too. How did he get the cup? They went and the old guy did the thing with the. Is that how they found it the first time?
No, that was the second time.
Okay, so how did he get the first time? How did they get the?
I was on my phone. I don't remember.
I don't remember either. Does anybody remember?
Adam, any help?
We were all bullshitting while this was going on.
Yeah.
Oh no, I remember the fucking terrible actor John DeLeMay walks up to her and like she drops it on her purse and he runs off with it.
No, the little girl has it. The little girl is.
Yeah, the little girl took it. Yeah,
that's what it was. Yeah,
something else.
Okay, good. You guys are paying attention. Good.
So they go back to the curio shop. He sets it on the book. Its door's locked, and he's like, "All right, we'll go upstairs and get laid, or what the fuck, or wash that little girl in the bathtub together. Whatever the fuck they're gonna do up there, who knows?" But then, out of nowhere, apparently, and you're supposed to think it's Lady Di, but it ends up being the old bitch, the Golden Girls, the woman who seems like she's trying to be on a sitcom from the '80s.
Yeah,
and nobody else is willing to be on board with that. But she sneaks in, and I was like, "Why the fuck does she know about this?" I guess she heard it talking, but why does she know it's there? How does she? Does she have fucking? Is everyone?
She read the script.
Radar?
She's Canadian Betty White.
Oh, Betty White.
Oh, she knows.
Yeah, there are a ton of holes in this script in this show, as we know, because like things just happen. People appear in certain places, and it's just like, how did you know?
Yeah.
Why are you here?
Really bad later.
Yeah, there's literally scenes where the entire cast shows up. Like they just from different directions off screen.
Yeah. When half of them should have been in jail, but somehow escaped.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
They get arrested. Everybody gets arrested. Yeah.
Someone else, Nick, you want to take over and kind of describe how that works?
Good luck, Nick.
Oh God, I'm trying to remember this.
That's the hardest part.
Let's see. Teacup, old lady, tries to use it, throws it at the ground. God,
I can't track the Teacup after that.
Yeah, it's weird because I think I think Lady Di gets the cup and uses it again or something, and somebody dies and they find them in the park. And
you could say whatever right now. We'll all go, yeah.
Okay, yeah, because and then aliens show up and take the cup and research it and make a colony on Mars. I don't know.
Jeffrey Epstein didn't kill himself.
The Mars scene looked good. But, yeah. Eventually they all show up in the woods. Oh, she kills a guy outside on the side of a hill.
Yeah.
She kills a lady, right?
I think so. Yeah, it's a lady. It is a lady. Wait, no, it's the one who stole the cup, I think. No, it isn't. No,
because she has a pun at the end.
Yeah,
I thought I was thinking the same thing. Yeah. Don't feel bad for going down that rabbit hole. I went down the same place because they look exactly the same.
But the full frontal nudity scene was awkward.
It was, but it was necessary.
It was necessary. It's artistic. It was wonderful.
Yeah, but I mean, it shouldn't have been a guy, though. Let's be honest.
Well, it should have been John DeLeMay. It should have been Jack Marshak.
His dick was more impressive than his acting. So it upstaged him.
I thought it was Harvey Keitel.
That's a huge dick.
No, I recognize that dick. Anyone would recognize that.
Bad Lieutenant dick right there. That's the greatest. That's the greatest cry scene in any movie.
Let's not start sucking each other's dicks quite yet.
This is my impersonation of Harvey Keitel and Bad Lieutenant. He's naked. That's it.
I prefer Martin Sheen in Apocalypse Now naked and smashing mirrors.
Yeah,
he had a heart attack in real life.
Yeah.
Oh my God!
He filmed through his heart attack.
Did you watch Heart of Darkness?
I've never watched that.
It's fucking great.
I want to. I have it now. Because I bought the big super duper 4K collector's edition of Apocalypse Now because I'm a huge fan of that movie for some reason, and I want to watch that. I do.
You hear Francis Ford Coppola talking to Martin Sheen in that scene. He goes, "Look at your face, Marty. Look at you. You're so beautiful, Marty. You're so vain, Marty."
Dude, Francis Ford Coppola frightens me. He frightens me.
Oh, he started talking about his mom. He goes, "No, I don't want to talk about that. No, talk about your mother, Marty. No," he's crying.
Well, he was in real life hardcore, shit-faced drunk, had a bad heart,
high,
out of his fucking mind,
smoked like 50 fucking cigarettes a minute,
and he's like, "All right, now's a good chance. Your mother's a bitch, and she's dead." So Martin
Your
Sheen-
son's Charlie Sheen. Go.
Man, directors used to get away with some shit, didn't they?
I think they still do.
Well, I mean,
call him Helio.
give it another 2 or 3 years. They'll get away with some more shit. Trust me.
It'll all come. Yeah, it'll all come back.
It's one of those things where it's like the directors are the creative ones. So if they're kind of aggressive and want a shot a certain way, then it's okay because they want this to be a certain way and they want to give you the emotion. So therefore they're kind of like a little bit of a leeway. But only if they're colored or if they're women. If they're white, they don't get fucking away with anything.
No, yeah. Well, this is for the next 5 years. Yeah, that's what's happening.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, if you're Jordan Peele and you're yelling at a white woman, you're fine. Nobody's gonna say shit to you. No big deal.
If I call Ava DuVernay a shitty director, I'm fucked. I'm the bad guy.
Oh, you weren't a fan of A Wrinkle in Time?
I hate Ava DuVernay. She's so awful. I hate Ava DuVernay. I hated Selma so much.
Are you saying a name?
Yeah, exactly.
No. He's casting a spell.
Abra Doubleday?
Michael
He's
Doubleday.
casting a spell.
You go to the Wizarding World of Harry Potter once if you think you can do magic.
Listen, man, I had too much butterbeer, right? I thought I could float. Calm down.
It was just the ecstasy.
Beepity-boppity-boo.
The cop, our two main characters show up out of nowhere into the woods and find the dead body. And I was like, how the fuck did they get there? And suddenly all the cops swarm out of the trees.
No. You're missing my point. They're walking onto a playground with no kids.
Yeah.
Yes.
Find the dead body.
Yeah. It's like, smells like old
They
dead
really liked
people.
the homeless kid that they found the first time, so they went back to go find another one. They just didn't bother to tell the audience that.
I'm
And
sick
then
of bathing this one.
Canadian
Let's find a fresh
police
one.
seem to grow in the bushes in parks in Canada. So
They live there.
Well,
Yeah.
no, it's another murder there, eh, pal. Oh, no, that's too bad, eh?
it's
This
a
isn't
really
the
strange
trees, this is our
ecosystem. It's
station.
like you have hobos and cops in the same. They just live in the same. playground.
It's a collective.
Yeah, and these two people who are okay to enter the morgue all of a sudden killed this lady who's just laying on the ground. It's like, you killed her, we're taking you in.
He picks up the murder weapon. It's just like, it's not what you think. Like, why the fuck are you holding the murder weapon?
I don't know, man. It's
What if the teacup is actually the teacup from Beauty and the Beast?
Oh, the
It just
chip.
went off and did its own thing,
what if it's the teacup from Pitch Black and it actually fucking killed somebody with it,
My favorite part of that scene, though, is after everyone shows up, we're like, how the fuck did they all know? And then they cut and they pan up and they show Dr. Loomis' character like creeping on them, like,
Yeah, he's doing that little troll run. It's like
precious, and he's like,
yeah, that's true. He is. Because
Smeagol.
he does the Bigfoot.
He's trying to be stealthy, but he's an overweight 74-year-old man, so it doesn't quite middle out.
He's a really tall old dude. He's like 6'5", balding, in like this bright tan coat in the middle of this green forest. Like you couldn't you could see him clear as day. Like you could see him in the middle of the night.
Look at that guy, eh? Oh,
Dr. Loomis up there, eh? What's going on up there, eh?
He's all hunched over and has Nosferatu hands. The way he wrote it.
Was this before or after the big wig reveal? Because boy, nobody
That
saw
was
that
before.
one coming.
That was before.
Yeah.
Because what Nick was getting to is our two main characters are arrested for murder or suspicion of murder.
Yeah.
And then Dr. Loomis wants to the bench and then does his little thing to her.
Funniest shit ever.
He has like hood on.
He's dressed like a hobo.
It's got to be on YouTube. That scene's got to be on YouTube.
But he's sitting on like a makeshift bench. It's literally a board that's broken in the middle.
Yeah,
like the shitty hobo bench. Like this was the previous one that got used, so the city had to build a new one for the hobos, like a nice one, like the Ritz-Carlton of hobo benches. So this one's the old
Motel 6 bench.
Yeah, it's that. And then she walks up and is like, "Want something to drink?" He's like, "Yeah." And he has a wig, and he turns around. And he's like, got a bitch, and he runs off. And he pulls up the wig.
He pulls the wig off like she knows who he is, and then he just fucking scatters away. I'm just like, what are you? Let's go.
The way he said that is
Beautiful.
like, it was me the whole time. She's like, who the fuck are you? Like that would have been an appropriate reaction right there. Like I don't fucking know you. Did you go buy a wig in the interim? Why did you have to fool me?
Listen, it's part of his cursed wig collection in the back room.
Cursed wigs, yes.
Wig. It makes him a great spy. That's that cursed.
It was a wig of an old CIA agent.
It's the hair
operative.
It's the hairpiece from a Tales from the Crypt episode you haven't seen yet called Hair Toupee.
Oh, dear God.
And it's fucking awful.
I don't think there's an episode called Hair Toupee.
I think it's Hair Toupee. I'm telling you, it's called Hair Toupee.
I went through all the episodes so many times now. There's no episode called Hair Toupee.
Maybe it's called something else. I don't know. Whatever. You're probably right. I can't remember.
I had to add all of them to my stream deck, and I had to add cards behind me for the bingo hopper, which, speaking of, I better get that ready. But there's no episode called that, so now I'm curious what episode you're talking about.
I'm sorry. Maybe it's Hell to Pay. Hell to Pay. Hell to Pay. I don't remember a Toupee episode. I think that's what it's called. I'm not sure. Maybe it was Body Bags. Maybe that was the same. Because Body Bags has that storyline where the hair transplant is evil.
Yeah, that's probably what you're thinking of. Because you're right.
That might be what I'm thinking. I'm sure there's a Tales from the Crypt episode.
Ooh, bingo ball.
We're not ready for that because we're not even done with the story.
We're close. This is like the end of the story.
I was debating whether or not I wanted to share that stream, and I thought, I don't want CBS to strike me. I'm having hard enough time fighting those things as it is.
What stream?
So I was going to show Jack Marshak doing his little Gene Parmesan thing with the wig.
Well, it'll be 5 seconds. You can do that.
All right, let's try it.
Nobody's looking for that episode.
Let's do it.
Nick, where do you leave off? Sorry, I know I'm.
Let's see. We were. Oh God.
Oh God.
That's
great. Keep in mind, she does not know this man. Toupee or not, she doesn't know this motherfucker.
No, she knows. She's never seen him ever.
Toupee or not toupee? All right.
Poor lady. I'm sorry. This doesn't belong to you.
Gotcha, bitch.
Gotcha, bitch.
Take that, General.
And just keep in mind, this is the way I think of stuff. This is why my thing's called Loading Wonderland. I sit here and I think about this shit. Thinking about how he thought about that wig. Did he go back to the curio shop, find a wig, or go to like Spirit Halloween shop, buy a fucking wig, going
Spirit Halloween for sure?
And halfway there, he's like, "Oh, she doesn't even know me. But I already got the wig. I already got the toupee. So
I want to be dramatic.
I gotta wear it." Like that's the shit I think about.
I think Jack Marshak took all the money he made from Curious Goods and funded Spirit Halloween. All right, he just started it. Yeah.
Oh my God.
I want to see that scene. I know.
I want to see a lot of the deleted scenes that should have been in this show.
Like how they're like, "Oh, we should show up at this park and find a dead body." They don't know there's a dead body. Why are they all showing up to find a dead body here? It's like she posted online, which doesn't exist yet.
The unfortunate is this box set has no extras. All right, this is about as bare bones DVD as you can get. Yeah, it's trailers and this.
Their commentary?
No, hell no. I wish there was commentary.
Is there a box set that does have those things on there? Or
these DVDs look like they were ripped off of somebody's hard drive. Okay, they're really, really bare bones.
Yeah.
Okay, all right.
It's got those old menus from like 1997.
I'll tell you exactly what happened. F. Harvey Frostman, whatever the fuck name. F. Frosty Frostbite.
F. Harvey Frost, right.
Yeah. He's there. He's got the script, right? He's going, the fucking wig. Oh, shit, we didn't shoot that scene yet. Hey, are we going to shoot the wig scene? No, we got to find a skirt short enough for that old bitch to wear to show off her dead ass. Well, shit, I got to find that first. That's more important. The wig has to go. That's what happened. They only got 10 days to shoot. We'll figure it out in post.
Fix it in post.
Fix it in post. Fuck it. Let's go.
Now, if it's a 10-day shoot, is it 10 days all the way through, or do they get like a day break or whatever, or is it usually like?
Yeah, I don't know. They didn't say.
They're doing 10 all the way through. I assume.
Okay. Yeah.
That would suck.
It is Canada, though. It's just so here's if you want an idea of what this director does, you kind of realize he works for like Hallmark Channel or something, because it's Let It Snow, a TV movie, Puppy Love, Battle of the Bulbs, A Soldier's Love Story, Love's Unfolding Dream, All I Want for Christmas, A Grandpa for Christmas,
and Cruising.
Santa. Single Santa Seeks Mrs. Claus. He does all Christmas things for Hallmark, apparently.
That last one was a porno. That last one was a porno, man.
That's fucking big money, though. He probably made $100,000 a movie.
He did some 90210, and he did Sweet Valley High.
There you go.
13 episodes of that.
Money.
My Secret Identity, that show with Mr. Rebecca Romaine.
Fuck all that.
Jerry O'Connell.
Oh God.
Sliders.
He did one episode of this show. This is the only one.
Oh, unfortunately.
Okay, that's it. Sorry.
He was not invited back.
He did so many Christmas movies.
He didn't do the Christmas special for this show.
Maybe that's where he got his name, Frosty.
Oh.
It's like Mark Webb directing the Amazing Spider-Man movies.
Whoa! That's probably how he got the job.
His career's over.
I hope so.
He's white. Of course it's over.
Oh jeez. Oh God!
Anyway,
all right,
where are we?
I don't know. Dude took off the wig and skeetered off into the fucking woods, and
That's pretty much it. They go back to her trailer at the show.
No, because because she gets real nervous. I think before that she called the guy.
Yes.
And said, "I'll be there." You know, she's like, "I'll be there. I'll be right there." Just
sound different. Are you all right?
Hold on. Yeah, it's me. It's Princess Di. It's all right.
You sound different. Are you all right?
Yeah. I just had some cock. Okay.
She's got that grizzly old Harrison Ford voice from.
You're interrupting our bit. We're recreating a scene before your very eyes, and you fucked it up.
I didn't kill my wife.
We're actors.
Oh my God, that movie! Holy shit!
He had a prosthetic arm.
Yeah.
Oh,
find this man. You find him.
I thought you were talking about what lies beneath. My bad.
Oh, yeah.
Same shit.
I killed a bitch.
Same shit.
What lies beneath is actually I think it's not a bad movie.
I do.
Have you seen Call of the Wild?
But I haven't seen it in 20 years, so I don't know.
That was
I don't
a movie
remember.
when I saw it, and I go, he killed a lady.
Yeah,
Right
that's
away.
what I liked about it. He's a bad guy.
Wait.
Yeah, that's what I liked about it. Harrison Ford was the villain.
It's like that De Niro movie, that hide and seek, where he ends up being the bad guy. And I was like, okay, this is dumb. No, it's fucking stupid.
Oh, Jesus. Did you see Ender's Game? Spoiler alert, he's a villain in that, too.
I took this job because it was a paycheck. I don't care.
Pretty much.
They want me to do Star Wars. I told them to fucking kill me, and that's what I did.
And then they gave me a lot of money for it.
Just give him a suitcase of weed.
Shit, man.
Pretty much.
He seems like he's that kind of guy. Like he's like, all right, give me some weed, my fucking money, and I'm gonna get my way here.
I'll do it
with his little earring or whatever. He's like yeah, dude.
That movie paid for at least one of his airplanes. Yeah,
I gotta buy a new airplane because I crashed the last one.
Yeah, he's a fucking menace. He's got to be taken out of the skies. He's dangerous.
He doesn't have to be taken out. He takes himself out of the skies.
Well, yeah, into traffic. Like,
I have a feeling that Harrison Ford's going to take out his own skyscraper soon. Is that
like that scene in Aviator where he crashes into the house. Like, that's Harrison Ford's real life.
Quarantine.
Oh God, he's gonna die. He's gonna die crashing. I don't know, one of his fucking planes or something like that. That's how it's gonna go. He's not gonna go out like an old man. He's gonna be like just up in the sky and just fucking.
He's gonna go Kobe.
Oh no! Oh no!
Yeah.
Wow.
I'll allow it. That's fine. It's 2020.
Yeah.
Oh,
I'll regret that one later, but for right now. So,
loitering in controversy land.
Teacup.
Yeah. So because she calls the guy trying to get the gig, and then I think we go from the scene where he takes his wig off and she doesn't get it. She's on the ground going no, to immediately being in the trailer of the show because we see the guy like cross in front of it and knock on it. She's like, where the hell is she?
And then
everybody,
why she bothered to go there at all? Why didn't she follow the guy?
Logistics are fucking puzzling in this one for sure. Yeah.
She could have followed the elderly man who can't run that fast, that has the teacup, and just followed him.
I I agree. Also, where the fuck does she keep getting tea from? Like, where does she keep getting the mixer tea?
She has like a little tumbler full of tea.
Yeah, it's always like the right amount every time. It's like, where do you get that? What canister are you pulling that from? Like, what's going on there?
It's maple syrup. She's just tapping into any tree up there.
It is Canada, you're right.
I don't know.
A nice cup of maple syrup. I don't know. That sounds kind of good. I mean, you probably get it. If probably, become a diabetic immediately, but it's fine.
Tumbler full of Mrs. Buttersworth.
It's pure, no corn syrup. It's just pure syrup.
Aunt Jemima.
No corn in that syrup there.
She shows up at a trailer. Our two curio shop owners show up at the trailer looking for the cup because they don't know the old man has it.
And
the fucking man shows up with
the old man shows up with the teacup. So does the cop, I think, as well. And he looks through the tea. He just looks through the two and doesn't say anything. And then it just cuts to the front of the trailer. The door opens and she just like is old as shit and falls over.
She looks like the guy from Indiana Jones: The Last Crusade when he chooses poorly. That guy.
Yeah.
She looks exactly like that.
Yeah. And she just falls. Like she's like halfway in her dress. She just fucking falls out, and then that's it. And then we cut to the conclusion at the curio shop.
This is the best part.
Oh,
is it though? Is it really?
Yeah, because we all laughed. And
no, we didn't.
I felt joy.
Yeah, and then like everything's all hunky dory. And then what was the ending joke?
The little girl says
something about drinking tea
party.
No, a tea party.
Yeah.
The little girl, you want to have tea? Yeah, everybody's always like, and then they freeze and it ends. Yeah.
Yeah.
Every one of these episodes always ends on a really bad dad joke. So,
what did you guys think about it overall? Because we have to rate this and out of 10, and that
God. Oh God.
I'm gonna go 5.
Wow.
Oh man, I have no basis for comparison. I'm gonna go 4 because I think this is like if this is the first season, like I'm going 4. Like they're not starting out too good, and this is the 4th episode. So yeah, I'm going.
You're going with that.
Yeah.
Every episode gets better because the number goes up.
There are some that are better than others for sure. Yeah.
But just like the plot holes and everything, I was like, I'm giving it a 4. I'm giving it a 4.
When you look at it through adult eyes, you start noticing things. Yeah.
What do you guys think?
3.875, just for the wig reveal.
Yeah, most of my 5 rating is like B movie, where like it's bad. That's why I enjoyed it because it was nonsense and I enjoyed myself for the most part.
Yeah. I obviously am a little bit biased, so I think I'll go 6 because it's not one of the better episodes, but I still enjoy this going back and watching this. And usually, when the cable is out here, I will pop this in and I will watch the whole season in order, and I'll go through this. And I'm like, it's not as good as the other ones, but I still like it. It's a nostalgia trip for me.
B movies and the number 4.
Before.
Now, is this going to be another nightmare, another Friday the 13th episode? Is that the idea?
Probably.
Oh, shit.
Oh, God. All right.
I hope not.
I might have bad news. I might have good news. I'm not sure.
Yeah, it's gonna be. It's a cartoon.
No. It's something we've never done on the show.
Pretty good.
This is going to be because there's 5 Tales from the Crypt movies. This is a movie.
Oh, no.
There are 5 Tales from the Crypt movies?
Yeah, there's 2 from the 70s, 2 from the 90s, and 1 from the 70s.
Technically, yeah.
Oh, okay. I had no idea.
I didn't realize there was any in the 70s. Did you know that, Nick? I did not know that.
That's where it started.
I had no idea.
Remember
both of horror and Tales from the Crypt.
Yeah. Remember that episode I kept saying I remember with the guy with the razor blades? That ended up being the first movie from 1972.
Yeah.
No shit. Yeah. Okay.
And the Monkey's Paw's another one, too.
So it turns out I've seen that.
Oh, okay.
So there's Tales from the Crypt, Vault of Horror, and then Demon Night, the one we chose with Billy.
Yes, Demon Night is fun. Yeah.
Then we got Bordello Blood, and then there's Tales from the Crypt presents Ritual.
That doesn't count.
Oh God, that one. Yeah. Well, no, in Demon Night you have Adam Sandler, you get Jada Pinkett, and you have
Billy Zane.
Billy Zane, thank you, Billy Zane.
That's gonna be funny watching Billy Zane and Jada Pinkett in the same fucking movie in post 2020.
The best part of that movie is when CCH Pounder
she smoked the whole movie too.
CCH Pounder goes like that. And he goes, "Is that a yes? That's me giving you the finger." That's the best one. That's great. CCH Pounder is awesome.
Great fucking soundtrack
great
too,
movie.
man.
Yeah. So yeah, that's good news.
Doesn't she smoke through that movie too, like Face Off?
I think so.
I think yeah.
Yeah, so we'll do that next week, and then the week after that, I asked Twitter, because I think what we're gonna do, guys, is we're kind of do this is a never go back episode, which is not Twilight, or not Tales from the Crypt rather, which is any show that we do that's not Tales from the Crypt. So this one, Friday the 13th, never go back. Next, and so I'm gonna do that every 5 and 0 episodes. So you
gotta admit this is fun. Yeah,
5, 10, 15, 20. We're gonna do so every 5 episodes we're gonna do a never go back episode. So next week we'll do Demon Knight. Week after that, I asked our Twitter audience for an Outer Limits episode to watch, because I've really never sat down and watched Outer Limits.
Is this old Outer Limits or new Outer Limits?
I just said Outer Limits, so I let them choose.
Ooh,
yeah, there's a couple of them to choose from.
Yeah, because the 90s one's a lot of fun. The 90s one's a lot of fun.
There's nudity.
Oh yeah. Well, yeah. Showtime did Showtime have it, or is it HBO?
Showtime. Yeah.
Alyssa Milano gets really naked.
Ooh.
Several times in one episode.
That explains a lot of my childhood. Okay, yeah, I remember this now. Welcome back.
I'm the boss, bitch. Get naked. yeah, she gets really naked. But
that's why I remember really loving that show. Okay, this makes sense.
It's one of the London brothers in that too.
The dead one?
Is there a dead one?
I think he's dead. I think he died of an overdose.
No, they're still alive. Both of those brothers have appeared in every single anthology show from the 90s on.
Wow.
Every single one. Like, they're all in the Twilight Zone 2002 version.
So talented.
Beyond Belief, they're in that.
Oh, Beyond Belief?
Mallrats.
Yeah.
That's Jason London.
That's Jason.
Yeah.
But
who was the other one?
Jason and Jeremy.
Jeremy.
Yeah,
you're right, yeah.
Jeremy spoke in class today, AA.
In AA, because he's a fucking former addict? Yeah.
They both look like when you cook a hot dog too long now. They're not looking too good.
Oh my god!
Darth Vader's disembodied charred phallus.
Thank you. Which one supposedly got kidnapped and had to smoke all the drugs?
That's got to be Jeremy London.
It's just Jesse London.
Did you say London?
Because I remember that. Like, I remember reading one of the Wikipedia's, and it's like, yes, he got like some people, when he was in the height of his career, which was like in '98 or something.
3 weeks in '98.
Yeah, the 3 weeks in '98 after he did that fucking snow movie. He got kidnapped, and they wanted him to smoke all this meth or this crack, whatever, and then they threw him out of the car, and then he got addicted, and that's what they were going to do. I'm just like, that sounds really fucking complicated.
That's like the David Carradine story. Remember when they said when he died because
they put a belt around my neck and made me jerk off in front of them.
Well, no, his family said he was murdered because he was investigating a fight ring, an illegal fight club, basically. And I was like, that's not true at all. The guy just jerked off with a rope around his neck.
Did he die in Asia?
Right after. Yeah, well, that's the thing. It was like Bangkok or some shit.
Yeah, it was like Malaysia.
You can do that. Yeah. So he was investigating a fight club. Sure, that's it.
Well, maybe he broke the first 2 rules of that fight club. We don't know.
Don't jerk off about Fight Club.
Yeah. Oh my god.
Jared Leto got him.
Shit.
I want to say, Adam, this episode is stupid, but I enjoyed myself all the way through.
We had fun. We had fun. I like putting this show on because I remember how stupid shows were in the 80s and how far we've come. Yeah.
Adam, I might have to buy this show. Buy this show just because it's just kind of like this episode's been the barometer for how it is.
All right, I'll tell you what, Nick. I'll put the Amazon affiliate link after I upload this, and then you can click it from there.
Fair enough. I'll help you out and help myself out.
Don't pay more than $20 for it, or you're a sucker.
Yeah, you can get it for $18 on Amazon, I think.
Yeah, it's cheap.
Gotcha. That sounds about right. Because it's one of those things where I'm curious because I've watched them throughout time and things like that, sporadically. But if this is a barometer for the quality that it's going to be, I'm curious to see how much better it would get.
It actually does get better. Yeah.
Because I'm just curious. Twilight Zone.
That's $70.
Oh my god.
It's 72 episodes and 16 discs, and it's only available on DVD. It's not on Blu-ray.
Yeah, I can imagine.
Yeah, that's not something they
gave up.
And these DVDs are bare bones, dude. Like when you go look at the menu, it looks like something that you'd make in like Windows 97. All right, it's really really bad. Like just one of the little highlighted little graphics, you know, and like okay, fine. Play, huh? That's my options. Gotcha.
Yeah.
What special features? Color.
On the back it says special features, interactive menu, interactive menus.
Yeah.
And trailer for show. Like that's it.
5 seconds of music before it restarts, and if you fall asleep to that, you're fucked.
Oh god. Oh, I'm so glad they stopped doing that. Oh,
I couldn't find
the worst one. You know that movie Elf?
Yes.
When that was on DVD before it was on Blu-ray, if that was stuck on a loop one time, and I couldn't get the fucking DVD player to stop, and it was just like minutes of bum 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 bum, and then like little animal laughing in the background and shit, and it just goes over and over again. It was horrible.
You have a mute button for your TV though, right?
No.
You had no control on your TV.
Yeah,
it was bad. It was.
That's why I would definitely use a sleep timer, because it's like I don't want to wake up to that nightmare. I'm sorry.
Yeah, it was rough, man. Like it's the DVD version. Whew, wow.
Yeah, ain't gonna happen.
Very loud too.
I think we're gonna alternate, like who chooses the Never Go Back episode.
Sounds
you
good.
do today. Twitter's doing next week, and then Dick, you and I will choose some show.
Monsters.
You can go next for episode 25. I don't care.
Monsters.
You want to choose Monsters? I don't know if I have it. I'll let you know what I have.
Yeah, I mean, I'm sure it's out there, but that's a fucking terrible show.
Yeah.
Get one written by George R.R. Martin.
Make sure you get something with Corey Feldman in it too.
Oh God.
We can watch his Angel video. Where he's walking. Sean Astin hands him like a fucking Goonies map.
Oh my god!
Like, I love how that represents a day in the life of him. It's like the day lasts, you get into bed, the day lasts 5 minutes. Like, what are you that fucking old? You can't like run around anymore and do like shit. Like, what's wrong with you?
I'm obsessed with that video because I think it's way better than rickrolling somebody, like getting somebody to click on that. It's called Millennium Extinction. Millennium is the name of the song.
I love how much he struggles, like OJ trying to put his Michael Jackson glove while walking on the stairs. He's like,
well, also, when he has the dancers behind him dancing, like there are two in the back who are just drunk or something and don't like.
There's no booze.
They were roofied, dude. They were roofied. They just showed up there.
He just has a bowl of it like candy.
And then there's like 5 hour energy drink like sponsored the damn video because they're tents in the back or something. I forget. Like there's some weird sponsorship in the video. Yeah, it's something. It's like it's Red Bull or like 5 hour energy or whatever. And I'm just like, who does this? Oh yeah, Corey Feldman.
Every time he shows up on any talk show and he's with his band, it's a train wreck. A new and improved.
Build a website though.
Do what now?
Build a website.
Okay.
He did a live thing on like I forget what platform. I think it might have been straight from his website. What was it?
MySpace.
The Today Show.
No, he did a live.
He did on MySpace last year.
And as he was live broadcasting his launch of his new pedophile ring exposure, he got hacked like 3 seconds in, and he just sit there go, "We're getting hacked." And they're sitting there watching it, and like, "Good job, Corey Feldman. Everything you do is so successful."
I don't know. Maybe if a password that isn't 1, 2, 3, 4, 5,
or just Haim.
No, it's
1.4.
Oh god.
His password was rest in peace, Corey Haim.
Yeah.
Oh.
Oh, jeez.
Well, like he showed up on.
Corey died.
I keep forget. I mean, Psych was like season 6. That would have been like 2005 or 6 or something like that. And I'm like, they let Corey Haim here or Corey Feldman on here, and I'm like, oh yeah, this was before. This was back when the two Coreys were still alive, and he was still kind of a thing for a minute.
They wasn't a thing, but he wasn't in a total self-embarrassment yet.
Well, he had Corey Haim to kind of balance him out, and that show was kind of a thing for a while, like the two Coreys. I remember that. It was it was a reality series. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
That was in the aughts when you had Anna Nicole Smith, Osbournes, the two Coreys.
Wasn't that during the writer's strike and just everything was a reality show?
Yeah, it's like the A&E MTV shows.
Hulk Hogan show.
Yeah.
God.
I wonder
fucking Gene Simmons, Family Jewels.
Oh, that was a good show.
You watch your fucking mouth.
I wonder why you said that, Mr. Dickette.
Because Gene Simmons is such a piece of shit. It's wonderful to see him.
Family Jewels.
Oh my God, that show was so insulting, and it was wonderful. I just like seeing his office.
Oh God, I remember seeing his wife or his girlfriend or the girl that had been with him since the beginning. Like she found out he was cheating, and like the show ended on that note. I'm just like, oh, that's kind of fucked up. Okay, sure, just end it here. Fine. It's so fucking weird.
You see a murder-suicide storyline after.
That's how it ends. He's too arrogant to do that.
That's true. No more Kiss reunion tours. Oh shit.
Oh no, what a shame.
I have to go on tour again with my Kiss.
Him with that hair though, man, he looks like fucking Beetlejuice.
Oh, he's.
It's just a hat.
Losers! You're working with a professional here. Nice fucking model.
Oh jeez.
Didn't you say going back to the show we're talking about? Didn't you say Friday the 13th had no ending because they just canceled it?
Yes.
Yeah. Or didn't have a proper conclusion.
It didn't need a conclusion.
Not really, because it wasn't really a serialized show, so it really didn't need a conclusion. Because every week they just kind of wrapped everything up, and then next week was a new adventure. So
the last episode was about the magical merkin.
Magical merkin.
Is that what he's wearing on his head?
Yeah.
Oh my God! I want Now we need to make an episode called the Magical Merkin, the lost episode of Friday the 13th show. The Magical.
I want to
Merkin.
name I think we should start a band, Nick, and call it Magical Merkin. It needs to happen.
You need no. You need to make a film studio, Magical Merkin Productions.
Don't get me started.
I think Natalie Portman's company already has that name.
Probably, but all you do is make like family movies, like nothing, no porn or nothing, just family movies, and like you're just called that. No one, yeah, because like nobody will know, nobody will know what it's called. It's like
just to get old people saying, "What's a merkin?" I want to see just a bunch of old people sitting around in a fucking Cracker Barrel saying, "What's a merkin?"
No, shirkin. It's a shirkin. Oh,
you read it wrong, Shirley. You read it wrong.
No. Markham. That's his name. His name is Markham. Oh.
You got to read clearer, Shirley.
Did you have a bowel movement?
Go get the dictionary.
My sciatica's killing me right now. How's your uterus?
Anyway, let's get back to our lemon party.
I'm sorry.
Lemon party.
We're done, right? Or do you want to keep fucking around? I don't care.
Good.
I'm in no rush. Okay.
I gotta go irrigate the orchard tomorrow. I don't.
Did
care.
we even do any kind of a send off or any of that?
We will.
Ending? Okay. All right.
Yeah, we have time. So you guys want to do your plugs? You have plenty of time. If you want to do all your links, go right ahead. Dick, start with you.
All right.
Okay. Merkin. Magical Merkin Productions.
No!
I don't know. Amazon.com. Monster Monroe. Another Night, which got put in my name.
Same
Richard
initials as Magical Merkin.
That's true. It really is. Amazon, I guess. Go buy it. Or not. Fucking don't care.
You're a salesman.
Well, I'm convinced now.
Yeah, Nick.
All right. I am 1/4 of the World Class Bullshitters every Thursday night at around 8:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. We take a dump on the world of pop culture. So find us on YouTube and subscribe and listen to us get drunk, give each other shit, and talk shit about Hollywood and their hypocrisy and all the other fucking bullshit that's going on in the world right now. And have a good fucking day.
I refollowed you guys on Twitter today, and you won't follow me back. The show that you're on right now.
You did?
I did.
Ah, damn it. Hold on 1 second. Hold on 1 second.
I saw your thing pop up, and I'm like, Adam said he's going to be on the show. Unfollow, follow. And I didn't get still nothing.
Hold on.
I have 5 Twitter accounts, though, but that was the one I was on.
Okay.
LIWTFTC review.
His other Twitter is at Ryan Johnson. At the real Ryan Johnson.
Oh my God.
Adam, plugs.
RaidersOfTheLostFlix.com. I review hilariously bad movies. Nick is actually one of the official Raiders that we do every Friday night. We watch bad movies. Join us. We watch it. We review it. We score it. We have a good time. It's a very popular show. Check it out.
It's supposed to take longer. I'm looking it up.
Speaking of that, are you guys doing Escape from LA?
No, we are doing the Blob. The Blob.
Yay!
We don't have it in the docket yet because we're still working on other shit, and I can't do goddamn things. My real computer's dead. I get that part back tomorrow. Hopefully, I can get everything back up and running.
Hope you can too.
Today and yesterday, a really stripped down podcast where I can't play any clips or anything because I don't have my computer. So I need to edit our last one, which is Killer Clowns from Outer Space. But we'll do the Blob. Which one? And I saw your face there, Dick. Is that not a?
Okay, the Blob, whatever. It's not really a bad movie though. Blob's kind of a classic.
No,
wait. But which Blob though? 50
original.
50
original.
Okay.
Steve McQueen shit. Yeah.
Well,
it is definitely a B movie. Yeah.
One of my other Twitters is B Movie Battle, and I ran a poll on both mine and Raiders of the Lost Flicks Twitter. I was alternating between the two polls, and it was B Movie Battle, and we're narrowing it down to one. And the first round, Killer Clowns from Outer Space won, obviously, because that movie's great. Second one, the Blob won over Escape from LA. I voted for Escape from LA every chance I had, but because I want to. The Blob doesn't have a great surfing scene.
No, that's not.
The main character does not play basketball or face death.
That's very true.
This is LA, Vato, and this fucking city will kill anybody.
What was it, Che Guevara that he's talking to or something?
Pretty much, yeah.
Pretty much was.
It's pretty much Che Guevara.
For me, I would say LAWstudios.com, YouTube, Lloyd Kaufman Wonderland, Twitter, number of them. So LAWTZ Review, LAWTFTC Review, B Movie Battle, Phoenix West, LAW Studios. But yeah, we do Twilight Zone review every single Wednesday. We do 2 episodes of the Twilight Zone at 10 o'clock Eastern, or on Adam's channel, Raiders of the Lost Flicks. We might switch over to mine. That's what we've been talking about.
Yep.
Want to get my computer back up and running. But yeah, every Tuesday we do that. Every Wednesday we do this show. So Nick, if you want to come back, more than happy to have you.
Yeah, man.
Next week we are doing Demon Knight from 1995. I'm going to ask Billy Zane to be on. He's got nothing better to do. He'll probably be here.
He really doesn't.
Week after that is Outer Limits. What I was trying to look up was the Outer Limits episode we're doing. I don't have my other computer that it's on. It's like it's not a feasibility study, or maybe it is. I don't know. I posted it on the Twitter for LAWTZ Review. It's on there. But we're going to do a Outer Limits episode for episode 20. So those are our next 2 shows. So if you want to watch ahead of time, great. Because we're doing live shows, might as well. If not, you'll hear it in the podcast. And yeah, any parting words of wisdom you guys learned from this episode? Anything we missed?
The 80s were fun. They were cheesy, but they were fun.
Cheesy. Cheesy is a good word.
Yeah.
It didn't take itself too seriously.
No.
Mm-hmm. It did not. It was
this was that period of time that we're talking about. This was before must-see TV. This is when TV was only TV, and the only way you could get any cable was to subscribe to HBO. So anybody else wanting to watch a TV show, it was
Adam,
just there.
It's not TV, it's HBO. That's why.
But
they tell you that all the time. I don't know why.
This was before TV started becoming serious, so that's why everything always had to have an uplifting ending, and it felt kind of goofy and shifty of tones. But hey, it was just a time that things were like that. So
before the Game Changer, Mad About You came out.
Also,
Yeah.
I learned that Frank Mancuso Jr. is an idiot. So,
except when he worked with John Frankenheimer in 1998.
And David Mamet wrote that script.
Did he really?
Yeah. Pseudonym. He had a
John Frankenheimer, Jingleheimer Schmidt. His name is my name, too.
As part of that Electric Boogaloo documentary about Cannon, John Frankenheimer's on it. And John Frankenheimer goes, Menachem Golan, he's a director. He knows what it takes to make a movie. He's
Everybody makes fun of those guys.
He never worked with them. Why is he saying that?
No, he did a movie with I think it was 52 Pickup or something like that.
Wasn't that before they were around?
No, they were around in the 80s. Any movie that's shitty in the 80s is canon.
That is my favorite documentary ever.
Yeah, absolutely. I've seen it like 50 times.
I own a copy of it.
I know what I'm jerking off to later.
You gotta watch it. It's fucking great.
There's plenty of jerk off material in there.
Oh, a lot of titties, yeah. A lot of Counselor Troy titty.
Andy Sedaris, we miss you.
Andy Sedaris is another good time.
Do we miss him?
Yeah, 52 Pickup. Yeah,
we have 15 more Sedaris people to deal with now, like Christian Sedaris and what's his brother? I assume he's not related to Amy and David Sedaris, but those two. Strange as the Candy Lady.
Oh God.
Take you look like you froze.
Yeah. I'm doing that thing again.
He did that last week where I was like, "Are you all right?" He's like,
yeah,
looking at his phone, but he's perfectly still, like a mannequin.
Yeah, he looks like his screen blinked out. Yeah. Look at that.
I'm standing, so I can't do that.
I don't have that much discipline.
Hold on, I gotta check my butt.
I only wish you didn't tell us.
Wow.
I wish you could
do the wrong way to stop
around the
glue.
screen thing. Anyway, guys, until next time, in the meantime, I'm Phoenix West.
I'm Adam Wilcox.
I'm Nik Uttam.
Dickette.
So long, citizens.
Peace.